another week. Listen. I got special guest co-hosting this motherfucker. Listen, Jen is out with the flu, and let's do a moment of silence for that.
Hey, Jen.
She ain't dead.
Get better.
We love you, Jen. Your ass gonna be with us next episode. Right. This is our last episode into after Christmas. So today we got a little Christmas swag. I might come back at the commercial break and put a little Christmas robe on and all that shit. You know what I'm saying? But happy holidays, man. I really appreciate everybody who done tuned in and rocked out with us this whole new season, this whole year, last year, all that good stuff. Everybody subscribe to us on YouTube. Everybody subscribe to us on Instagram, Facebook, iHeartRadio, Spotify Premium, Hex FM. Everybody who fuck with Poppin, World Star Hip Hop, college kids, just the web period, man. I appreciate y'all. 100, you know what I'm saying? I want to pay my bills real quick, you know what I'm saying? So let's make noise real quick for the entrepreneurs and businessmen who keep me in business. So number one, I want to send a big shout out to everybody on YouTube, everybody on iHeartRadio, everybody on Facebook, and the whole little internet world. Real House Doctors of Chicago, man. They fuck with me hard. They're one of my big sponsors. So fuck with them. Give them some work. I got them right now doing my kitchen. I got them doing my bathroom. I got them doing all type of stuff. And they, they're real dope, professional, on time. Fuck with them. Real House Doctors. Will Cologne, Reginald. Also, street level youth media. Make sure after school program rock with them. 1637 North Ashland. Duke Lisa will help you with your kids after school program. So rock with them. They teach the kids everything about the camera, everything about Pro Tools and how to record. And a lot of kids nowadays want to be artists or want to do something that has something to do with creativeness. So it's a good place to take your kids and get them off the streets. Again, put the guns down, man. You ain't got no business carrying no gun on these streets if you ain't really going to use it. And, a pistol, man, is to, protect yours and yours anyway. So, you know what I'm saying? Put the guns down, my brother. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of drama going on in the city of Chicago, and I'm trying not to be like the Messiah and the Antichrist and the, I believe I can fly and like save the world. But if I could say something positive a little bit, man, to let y'all know I did 20 years and then we be getting locked up and we all get along any goddamn ways. It's us against them. And it's our people visiting us and getting shook down and patted down and all. Stop when your people do that. So just pick up a pistol responsibly if you really got to use a pistol. If it has to go that far. That's all I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? Who else are my sponsors? Chicago Lead Alliance. Shout out to Big Diamond, a Diamonds Bar. That's my girl. Shout out to her. They got a dope spot in Melrose Park. They just opened up. Shout out to Oceans in Bedford Park and everything Debbie's doing. Shout out to DJ Trip. He got some new shit going on. Do you know the information, Nina?
Not yet. I do not.
Okay. We'll have a few after a music break. We will. No, we're going to go look for it. After music break, we'll have it. Look up DJ Trip's next event.
I know his next event.
Okay, what is it?
At La Bodega.
At La Bodega.
On the 21st.
On the 21st. So rock with DJ Trip and check out everything DJ Trip is doing for the city of Chicago and the Latinos. Yes. I think the Bombas involved, Kato and them guys. So come on, man, support your people. You know what I'm saying? That's what it's about. Rock with Kato, rock with DJ Trip. It's the Bodegas debut night, 21st. Rock with it, be there, be a square. You know what I'm saying? I might come through and give me my plate of whatever they got, because I know they got the bomb. Yes. You know what I'm saying? Salute to everybody doing something positive. And that's pretty much it, man. We're going to keep this stuff flexing. We about awareness, empowerment, education, and culture. And yeah, I'll be saucing it up with Baddies of the Week and, special guests. And, man, let's make some noise for my special superstars today, which are the girls really holding down the house today. That's who's holding down. Don't think, look, I ain't even going to front my home skillet. And don't even take it personal when I say the N-word, because I'm one of them Puerto Ricans that know I'm African-American in my blood. So I get to use that word. You know what I'm saying?
You're a real nigga, right?
Right, I'm a real nigga. But the real niggas in the building today is Kitty. Kitty is my real dog in the building today, man. She a real go-getter. Say something real quick for the people of iHeartRadio, Spotify Premium, and Pop Radio and all that, Kitty.
So say, hey, everybody, tune in.
Tune in. Right she now. Said, you heard what it is. Tune in. So, Kitty, tell them real quick what you doing at Pop Radio now on. Right you doing
sales rep.
She's doing sales rep work, people. So if you're trying to get campaign, holla at Kitty. You're trying to promote your music. You're trying to come through here and get a little interview. Pop ain't the dude to holler at. I'm just a lamer that sits right here and I do nothing. You feel me? I just got to run my mouth further out. No, I'm just kidding. Listen, I'm more than a lamer. Trust me. But they the ones I holler at. You got to holler at Jen. You got to holler at Nina. You got to holler at Kitty. Those are the sales reps. She's also a booking agent now, and she's doing the booking for Baddies of the Week. What they need to get at you with?
They need 2 pictures and an email, right?
And a daytime phone number. Send your phone number, 2 pictures to Kitty to the email. What's your email, Kitty?
My email is rudebunnies@iCloud.
What is it, babe?
rudebunnies@iCloud.
Rude Bunnies at iCloud. There you have it. You trying to be a baddie of the week? Rock with my sister. Send her 2 little dope pictures. A little video we'll accept if it's a dope. Yeah, and a little paragraph. Be creative. Let us know why you deserve to be a baddie of the week at iHeartRadio. You know what I'm saying? Today we do have baddies of the week. And before I do introduce my other superstar, which is Nina in the building, I do want to let everybody know. My sister right here, my beautiful sister right here, Sarah, or honey, or however she's gonna. I forgot to ask her how she wants to introduce, but naturally, I'm sure she's gonna tell everybody to follow her, right? Yeah. So it's Miss Honey to y'all. You feel what I'm saying? I could call her what I just said. You know? So listen, it's Miss Honey to you. She's our baddie of the week. She did just that. She showed us she was working. She sent us an email. My girl was like, check this out, Pop. I was like, whoa, you did. And she's right here rocking with us. Merry Christmas, Holly Holland, happy, what they call it? Hanukkah. Hanukkah. Feliz Navidad. And prospero año y felicidad. That's all I'm really saying. You know what I'm saying to everybody. Positive, peaceful vibes only. Nina is in the building. Holding me down. You hear me? She came to my crib. She thought she was slick with the little arroz con gandules. Look at, she was like, Mommy, I'm going to be up in here regular. I was like, whoa, my nigga. You got to check with the nigga who run the crib.
No, I got to show Mommy love too.
Yeah, no, you will absolutely show love.
You got to show the queen
No doubt. But no, I'm just joking and meddling anyways. Yeah. But she see my
shout out to Mommy.
Yeah, shout out to let me do this right. Shout out to the boss. Shout out to my mom. Everybody know I'm a mama's boy. You know how real gangsters are.
She makes the best food.
Yes. So she does make the best food, and Nina peep her, you know, she seen Mommy be putting her foot in there. You know what I'm saying? So she was like, Mommy, when we gonna get ham? You know, I'll buy the stuff.
Teach me how to make some
stuff. So right now it is pastella season. My mom's sold out already. Don't even be up no more for pastellas. It's over with. Shit. I hit a couple of fans and a couple of supporters. I can't be having my mom slayed. Can I get some? I can't have my mom slayed like that. She's too old already for all that. You know what I'm saying? But she did make her little batch. She is serving a couple of them. And Nina told me that night as we were discussing the food and pasteles, she was like, Pop, let's interview you. You know what I'm saying? You always interviewing people. You know what I'm saying? And I was like, you know what? I'll let y'all do it live. You know what I'm saying? And that's what we're going to do real quick today. After we take a quick little music break. My mama favorite joint and Kitty's favorite joint, I guess, is called Salvaje. It means savage in Spanish. You're going to listen to it right now on Pop Radio Worldwide, iHeartRadio, Spotify Premium. You're going to get right to the story of Prince of Pain when Nina brings you back.
Let's go, Mike. Yeah. Shut up, little bro. Yeah. Let's get.
What's up, everybody? I'm Nina La Latina here at iHeartRadio, Spotify Premium, and Pop Pop Radio Worldwide. We are interviewing about to be legend or shit, just making history with Pop himself. I'm co-hosting with Kitty, Miss Beautiful, right here.
Thank you, baby.
So Pop.
That's a great introduction, baby. I know you're a little bit nervous, but every day, you know what? Every day, baby, it's a little bit to do this. You know, sometimes it's a little bit. It's okay to laugh sometimes. You know what? And when I pick you to do something, it's because I believe in you. You know what I'm saying? Everybody in this room is here for a reason. Would nobody be here wasting their time? The camera guy wouldn't be wasting his time. Will, that pays bills as well as Red and Will that both also pay bills as well, and fucking all type of manual work, they wouldn't be wasting their time if they wasn't playing their position in life. We all play a position in life, so you know you here and you at that first chair right there for a reason. So Queen, let's go all probably make some noise for Nina for her first appearance as a guest special co-host today on Pop Radio World. My sister here also, Kitty, as well. You know, Kitty does a lot of bit of the field work, man. She be out there bumping my bras and all that stuff and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? No, I'm just kidding. You know, no, you got team members that don't host. You know, you might not see them around hosting all the time, but they should be hosting. You know what I'm saying? And if I'm in position of this, I'm gonna make sure that's what happens. I'm gonna make sure that all the people that deserve a platform get a platform. Yeah. And that's just part of my position in life. You know what I'm saying? I'm a quarterback. Speaking about that, once a month, next month, I'm sorry it was a little bit of static. I gotta work all this shit at the same time. You know, I'm getting interviewed. But next month, man, starting 2020, man, there's a lot of people. So I try to fill the needs. I was gone for 20 years, and we're gonna get to that. So, you know, right now, me buying, you know, getting the studio, getting the recording studio going, getting the photography studio going, and also opening doors for other businesses to start and grow and get themselves started. You know, that's a $15,000 investment. You know, it's a lot of people won't put $1,000 into their mama's bills, you know what I'm saying, let alone into themselves or into a legitimized business. So it's hard work anyways. But I did a lot of this because I know it was needed. It wasn't a lot of people that had a Spotify platform, an iHeartRadio platform. For a minute, I was playing the piper, and I had to learn. I had to go through other radio stations to get it done, you know. But once you spend so much money, you're like, no, wait a minute, you know, let me do my own stuff. Right. So when I signed my own contracts with iHeart, when I signed my own contracts with Spotify, you know, I knew what my role was, and it was to do a lot of shit, you know. So I'm just glad I'm here. You here, like I said, for a reason. So own that chair, baby. You know what I'm saying? Today, the people of Pop Radio Worldwide are gonna find out, I guess, who Pop is. Right. You know what I'm saying? This platform here was created about awareness, empowerment, education, and culture. We try to feature the baddest of the baddest, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. When it comes to even legends, we had almost every legend of Chicago come through Pop Radio. We've had about 50 to 500 models come through Pop Radio and got their start. You've had over 50 artists that come through Pop and got their first opening act for anybody or any show or anything. You know what I'm saying? And I just love being who I am. I'm going to give you the mic, Queen, and I'm going to let you do what you do. You know what I'm saying? But I love y'all. I'm here, and I'm glad we're here. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. So, Pop.
Yes.
That name sounds very poetic. Prince of Pain.
Yes.
Very poetic.
Yes.
So, where did that come about?
Okay.
Where did this name come from?
Okay, so, of course, here it's called Pop Radio. You know what I'm saying? The radio station came just... Let me break that down. So the radio station brand came from, of course, my name having my own show. So I started off with a little internet show in Bellwood through an iHeart radio station. Shout out to Earl Winfrey, which is the owner. I got interviewed as a poet, like through 6 of his shows, because he got like 40. He had and has maybe 40 to 60 shows there. So about a few of his shows were like, man, Pop, come through here and spit that poetry shit. You know, this was when I was first released. So 4 or 5 years ago, in the process of me winning awards and shit, I was getting interviewed. So I guess he got a liking to me, and he said I need my own show. So the Pop Radio is Prince of Pain Radio. Prince of Pain came from me discovering that I can write spoken word poetry. To be a little bit more exact, I was listening to a Sade song remix with Tupac. It's called King of Sorrow, okay? And I was writing poetry in my cell, and it was painful poetry. I was just introduced to poetry, so I was trying to write, I guess, my first 4 or 5 pieces. I'm in prison. I'm writing about pain in my childhood. I'm trying to, you know, therapeutically reach myself. So on that particular night, I was listening to that song, King of Sorrow, and I wrote a little poem, and I started my book, and I started my poetry adventure, and I named myself the Prince of Pain. So everybody, after I got home and I started performing spoken word, before I started making music or getting legends to ask me to jump on their album with poetry, everybody started calling me Pop, for short for Prince of Pain. And that's how you got Prince of Pain.
Okay. That was deep. Another question for you.
Mm-hmm.
So, what keeps you motivated to be this Prince of Pain?
That's a diverse question. What do you mean, honey?
Okay, as far as I see you're going with this radio thing, but I'm saying as an artist, what keeps you motivated? Is it your fans? Is it your family? Is it you yourself being incarcerated for so many years? Because I know that's where a lot of your dedication comes from. That.
Okay. So I never gave up in prison. I mean, to have 20 years in front of you, to be locked up 10 years and still have 10 years to do, you have to be driven. You have to be ambitious. Right. Anyways, you know, what always drove me then was my mom. To be honest with you, my kid, you know, just wanted to get back to society and spend the days that I do now with my mom, whether it's taking her to the casino or, you know, having a little argument with her, whatever. You know what I'm saying? I just wanted to be around my mom, take care of her, and that's what motivated me in prison, okay? I competed in prison. The first time after I wrote my first 3 spoken word pieces, I competed in something called Poetry Slams in prison in Stateville. And when I first got in the first one, I won. From the first one, I won the next 11 behind the wall. So I was a very impactful deliverer when it came to spoken word. You know, so I got out. I made the same impact, which pretty much even describes the abbreviation of Prince of Pain, which is Pop. You know, I like to get shit popping. I know how to come and, you know, just like let you forget what I just delivered. You know, it's been natural for me to perform and take on the role of performing. Being ambitious to never quit is loving to make history and leave a legacy, man. So that's what keeps me motivated to do something for my people. In 2 years I've been rapping. I'm on the top 100 list for best Latino rappers in the world. I'm 40-something. I've been rapping. I dropped my first rap track 2 years ago. So to leave a legacy for my community, to rap off of Humboldt Park, that's what keeps me driven. You know what I'm saying, to tell you the truth.
Okay. Another question.
As an artist.
You know? As an artist, right. So is there any place we could find your work at, your poems, any site, or do you sell your poetry? I don't know.
So I'm getting ready to drop my first book next year, which is it'll be a written book, it'll also be an audio book, which will be the pieces delivered. I might even go to the extreme and make a couple of videos, even out the pieces, you know, like that, with just theatrical sound in the back. You know what I'm saying? So I dropped my first pieces that you can. I used to, when I was a rookie, before I started putting my stuff in stores and really selling anything, you know, I performed for free. I delivered for free. I did a little Facebook post for a couple of likes for free. It's a little bit beyond that, you know what I'm saying? So I will be giving my writings a whole copywritten book next year, where you can find all my history and product and everything is at my website right now, which is princeofpain.com.
Nice. I got so many questions. Like
Go
my
ahead,
head's like
I got
boom, boom,
you.
boom,
You
boom.
know, I got you.
But
I'm sure this is stuff that people would like to know about me.
right. Okay.
Just,
So while you were incarcerated.
yeah. How many minutes we have right now? Because I do know we need to. We're gonna split this.
Yeah, take a break.
Huh? Okay. What we're gonna do right now is those are three great questions.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna take a real quick music break, and we're gonna come right back. We're here at Spotify Premium, iHeartRadio, Pop Radio Worldwide. We got Kitty in the building. We got Nina in the building. You know what I'm saying? And we're gonna be right back with the Prince of Pain Entrevista. Right now, this is T Vodka, Prince of Pain. Can you hear me?
Hola, mira Santa Claus.
Hey, how you doing?
Over there.
You know, and for those that's listening to us, they don't know what she's talking about. For those on iHeartRadio just listening to us, she talking about the Santa Claus fit. I just went.
Right.
YouTube know what I'm talking
He
about.
just
I just
switched
went
it
and I
up.
threw a little Santa Claus suit on real quick. I had to take the Superman suit off for a minute, put the Santa Claus
There you
suit on for a
go. You
minute.
delivering gifts?
Yeah, I'm doing all that. I'm doing all three.
No, I'm just playing.
Look, I play daddy to a lot of other motherfuckers. Listen, you hear me? But Nina's back up in this thing. Kitty back up in this thing. And for that reason and that reason alone, I need noise. I need everybody to make noise for the lit ones up in here, you know? Again, we do have a beautiful, you know what I'm saying? Let me work these gadgets over here. We do have a beautiful special baddie of the week today. Hey, make some noise for my baddie, y'all. I need everybody in the building. You know what? I guess that was for me. Hey, listen, I'm working all this sauce by myself. Hey, but man, I be the only one trying to be shoulder sisters around the city of Chicago, man. A little love too, because I feel, man, I feel that y'all sisters work just as hard as us dudes. You know what I'm saying? I feel that number one, I'm a mama's boy, so number one, Queens, you know, they rule the world, man. You know, you got to give it up for the ladies.
Period.
So it don't matter if you don't have a number one rap Billboard chart album. It don't matter if you don't have 50K followers. If you hit us up on the Pop Radio Worldwide and show us you working, we're going to work with you. We're going to bring you here. We're going to make you one of the baddies of the week. But my sister, though, check her out, though. Look at it. I'm not even going to talk about that right now. Let's finish the interview. So right now we back. Look, number one, Chicago Real House Doctors, Chicago Leader Alliance, Street Level Youth Media, Horse Music, who distributes all Prince of Pain's music. Shout out to World Star Hip Hop, College Kid. Shout out to Hypno Carlito. Wait a minute, let's make some noise for my brother. Hypno Carlito just dropped Good Karma. We got it playing right here already. New Chicago. We got the Twisted joint I had to playing. That's the only ones I'm playing out the station right now. My favorite joint is Gotta Thank God. We're going to shoot that. He already stuck me in 2 videos. He stuck me in the New Chicago. I love it. Dope joint. He stuck me in the Daycare video. That's dropping any minute. And I love him. I love him for it. Don't get it wrong. But my joint is Gotta Thank God. I told him, man, you better call me for that. That's the one I want to be in. But shout out, everybody, make some noise for Hypno. He been working real hard. We just did his joint at the Forge. successful event. If you hate, man, you're late with the hate, baby, because we already succeeding, baby. You know what I'm saying? So let's make some noise for Good Karma, man. Doing great numbers. A million right now. Let's get back to this Prince of Pain and this old dude, Prince of Pain, we're talking about. Let me fix my little cameras and stuff over here. Okay, so Nina, you got Nina and Kitty, y'all got the floor. Let Kitty talk a little bit too.
You want to talk?
I'm
gonna ask one more little question. I'm gonna hand it over.
Yeah, I do want you know what this is. It's kind of cool to make the people informative of what's going on. You know about me, so it's kind of cool. I'm always interviewing everybody else, so I appreciate the time.
I'm gonna ask this one more question, and I'm gonna give her the floor. But the question I'm gonna ask you is, like, what do you see out of this? Like, where are you trying to go? You trying to build an empire? You trying to build a... And I actually want to hear you spit some shit too. You know what I'm saying? But that's later on. We getting close to cut it out. But I want you to spit something for me.
Okay.
But right now, I just want to know where you going with this. Like,
I think I've already in 2 years. I think, you know, I'm the only artist I know that was under it's hell and hell is it's hell and it's dark DMX tour this year. I think I was the only artist from the Midwest on that thing. Like I said, I'm like the number 43 already best rappers in the world from the Latinos. I've done a lot already in 2 years that I've been rapping. So where do I go from it? It's just leave a legacy, you know. I think me owning a radio station in Chicago and letting you guys run multiple shows out of my platform is powerful in itself. I did a film 2 years ago, which was The Lick Part 2. I know I'm doing more film this year, of course. That's why I lost extreme weight in the last 2 months. I was trying to get that done. So I'll do more film. I'll drop a whole project, which is a whole album. Next year, I'll do more performing. I just plan to leave a legacy, man. You know what I'm saying? Out of Humboldt Park, Chicago, man. Prince of Pain
you're putting on for the park.
That's my expectations of it.
That's love. We all come from
to
the
rap for
park.
my Boricuas and my Latinos, you know.
Straight Puerto Rican community. Yes, I love it. I respect that.
I'm not trying to be like the best rapper, hottest rapper in the world. Like, I don't have a gimmick and, you know, none of that. I'm a real nigga who did 20 years.
You doing it for the love?
And I'm probably double the age of any, you know, rapper been doing this shit. I know I've accomplished a lot in 2 years that probably dudes won't ever see a lifetime. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just grateful. I'm humble. I am a little bit arrogant when it comes to the fact of don't play me, don't try me. I'm a real nigga. I will, you know, try your manhood, you know, if you try mine. Other than that, I pay my own bills, I do my own thing, get the fuck out my way.
Hey, I can respect that. That's some manly shit. I love it. Go ahead, Mr.
I show
Teddy.
respect, though. I do. I show everybody respect. You know, and I show credit where always credit is due. I show love to the lamest of niggas. You know what I'm saying? That I shouldn't have showed love to. But I try to be a nice guy. And I just know in business, it's a difference between being nice and being humble. You know what I'm saying? So all that nice shit, you gotta be humble. You gotta show me you humble for me to be nice with you.
Right. I hear
so
that.
I'm gonna give everybody the respect always. I'm gonna always be humble, but don't play me. You know, I did 20 years.
Preach. Don't play. You hear that? Don't play with him.
What up, baby? You got some questions?
I would like to know what legends have you worked with?
Nice. So when I first came home, I was so green, man. I didn't even like mix my shit right. You know, I was just excited. I did this shit. I'm sure a lot of artists who hurry up and lay a track down have hurried up and fucking released some shit before it needed to be released, before it was even really all the way mastered. So early in the game, I was in the studio. Shout out to Do or Die Mans, AK, B-Lo, Johnny P, Dirty Sock, everybody from the whole production team. I love all those guys. Between a little hip-hop secret, me and B-Lo from Do or Die went to grammar school together. That was my grammar school buddy, you know what I'm saying? He tells that story every time he sees somebody, or I guess I do too. You know, he's my grammar school friend, you know what I'm saying? So me and B-Lo went to grammar school together. Another fact, me and Beto have a track that I would never let out because I was drunk, I didn't like it, it didn't get mixed right, and we don't have the fucking original, the files to mix it right. But so early in the game, me and AK did a project, man. Like, I didn't even give a fuck about rapping at the time. We did a project, it's called Ambition, it's on iTunes. I spit spoken word, he did his thing. And it was amazing. And I wasn't even thinking of rapping yet, but that project, it made me want to rap. The next project after that, I communicated with Cuban Link, which is another legend from Terror Squad. We did a project, which was right after the Ambition project. It was The Last Supper. That went to World Star Hip Hop. So I worked with Cuban Link next. Early in my career, my first 2 shows. My first show I ever opened up for anybody was Slick Rick. It was in Joliet at the Fords. The second week after that, and I was just doing poetry. Dirty Sock, which is Do or Die, and Twister's producer was my producer at the time. We were already making history. I was putting poetry on his beats, and we were sending them to iTunes, which really had never been done. And we were also performing it. But I was performing music on beats for the Slick Rick show. DMX, Chicago, I did that. I was the co-headliner for DMX. I got hired, and salute to Frank Mayu for one of my biggest shows of all time. He hired me not only to do Redman, Method Man, at the Portage Theater, which was about 4,000 or 5,000 people. I did that. So I worked with Method Man, Redman early in my career, Slick Rick, DMX. Then I went on to work with Tego Calderon. I went on to work with Scarface. I went on to work with Dej Loaf, the whole Def Jam team. And when projects came to Chicago, they had, through the mentorship of Dolph from the Gold, salute to him, I got to bust out before anybody got to bust out. The 2 times a Dirt project, the Top 5 DOA Jadakiss project, the Jeremiah project, and anything that came through Def Jam had to hit me first before it got here. I then went on to promoting what I got. I'm at 10? Okay. I then went on to do more concerts. I'll talk to you about that right after this break. I took it under my own hands, why let anybody hire me? Let me go get headliners. Let me rent the Portage Theater out. Let me go rent the Casa Puertorriqueña out. Let me go bring Rick Ross. Let me go holler at King Louis. Let me make a phone call and holler at whoever. I did the Big Pun tribute. Salute to the Big Pun family for coming and rocking out with me on that. Every show is not a win. I lost money on that show, but we had a great tribute to Big Pun. Some of the uppercuts and stuff you take in this. And I learned how to not only be an artist, but I guess a promoter, manager, fucking go-to guy. I became the plug. I became that nigga.
Jack of all trades.
I wasn't
the Jack of all trades.
I wasn't just a poet. Pop became pop and made a lot of shit pop in the city of Chicago. We're going to come right back after this little motherfucking music break, but I will tell you this is what kicked it all off for me. My brother Hypno Carlito. I got to give it to him.
Hypno.
It was, I want to shout out Hypno. I got love for all the legends and everybody, and I was a writer already. But it took a dope Spike Lee, because that's what Hypno is. He's a dope. It took him. I asked him, hey, Hypno, will you show me how to make a hook? Like how to format it? He went to the studio with me. He came off a plane from Italy. And I picked him up, and he went, and while I was laying my music, he was taking naps. And I dropped Kimo Sabi. With the help of my brother, Hypno Carlito was my first track. And that's my closer. It became my banger. Shout out to Raw Radio, Power 92, Shondale, and everybody for pushing it. It's your boy Prince of Pain. Pop Radio Worldwide, iHeartRadio, Spotify Premium, Kimo Sabi, snap back on the track.
I done did a lot. You ain't did shit at all.
Yeah, we back. What's up, Mr. Pop?
Hey, what's up,
Pop,
Miss
lock and drop.
Pop, lock and drop.
You know Pop, lock and drop, man.
Hey, that's some old school shit.
Hey, what's old school?
That's
So
some
let's
old
get back
school
into
shit.
these old school questions.
I'm muted like a motherfucker. Pop, lock and drop. You know. What you talking about?
We're gonna get back into these old school questions real quick.
Hey man, shout out to Will. Shout out to Will for working 5 cameras at the same time.
Meta, right.
Hey, fucking make some noise for Will Colon.
Pat yourself on the back. Yeah, so.
Get that nigga a motherfucking massage.
I charge for those. But.
No, hey, look. Hey, Nina, hey, look. Hey, man, Pop gonna be, you know, on some real shit. Pop is gonna be making announcements. No bullshit. I think I'm gonna get a couple of tables in this bitch. So, you know, we gonna be offering them specials. You know what I'm saying? The massage specials, my nigga. If you work hard and you got a tense back like me sometimes, Pop gonna get that motherfucking back popping. You hear me? So, anyways, Nina, let's get to this shit. Let's get it popping, baby.
Okay, so yeah.
Hey, yo,
Mira.
whoa, my nigga. Live Facebook, we gotta go action. Let's go. I'm just talking to him. You know, Red Janelle is in the building. Salute. Holding down our Facebook Live today. We just operated and got pushed to lives real quick. Let's get it.
Okay,
How you
so
doing?
yes, how you doing?
Hello.
How you doing? Okay, so as let me put myself as if I was a young and upcoming artist. Right. I'm looking for advice. I'm the young upcoming artist looking for advice. Now, I hit bumpy roads. I end up in the joint.
In the joint.
Yeah.
Oof.
Now, how would you tell me to keep my motivation and sanity under control? Is it gonna be through
in
music?
the joint or out?
Right, in there,
the
behind the
joint.
little walls, the cells.
So
you got a hard
number one,
bunk
I'm
bed.
gonna tell you
You know
something.
what I'm saying?
Bro.
Like all that.
It's certain things you gotta understand when you get locked up.
Right.
Number one, your emotions, brother. Be them things on the other side of the wall. You ain't got no gun, so that shit is on the other side of the wall. Yeah. So, you know, you got your manhood, you got your integrity, you got your pride, and you got your ambition and your heart. If dumb ain't enough to drive you to wake up the next day to feel, you know, like appreciative of life, then you got some issues. And if you got some issues, I don't care if you're an artist, I don't care if you're a bartender, I don't care if you're a director, I don't care if you're a fluffer. You know what I'm saying? As far as that professional business goes. You know what I'm saying? Call me a jag off, I don't give a fuck. I ain't got a nigga at the end of the day. But, fluffy. But, hey, listen, I don't care what you're doing in life. You gotta, like, care about yourself.
Facts.
Joint. Look, I'm gonna tell you a secret, Nina. A secret is we got these little 10-minute segments, so I gotta hurry up. So the truth of the matter is, Mama, is I was in the joint, right? Mm-hmm. And man, I promise to God, man, I felt probably freer than some of these old goofy ass, clucking ass, or goofy ass, or that are in the world with freedom and excuse my language, but like free with women and everything and the stuff I couldn't get to. My nigga, that ain't crying about so, but the stuff that, you know what I'm saying, that I couldn't get to, my nigga, for 20 years. And these guys just can't appreciate the fact that, well, anyway, I know a lot of guys out here that, they're locked up. Like, their whole process of thinking is, like, they're imprisoned in the brain.
Right.
And I was in the most maximum facility of the state. Feeling like the biggest boss and the freest soldier in the world, you know? I went through some gruesome circumstances. My incarceration wasn't in it wasn't where they send Blagojevich or stuff like that. I did You know, my time, the most of it was behind the wall, you know, the max. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you know, mommy went to go see me behind the wall, you know, where sometimes I got in trouble for whatever. And I'd be in the hole and I'm locked up like Hannibal Lecter where mommy sees me through a glass. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I don't know if too many rappers really could talk about, even poets, about getting whooped in handcuffs with oak sticks, maced on a regular basis just because they want to shake your room down, about a real hunger strike because you're just trying to get some human rights. So whatever, man. But Pop a real nigga. I know that. When it comes to what was the last question? I think I got my advice to you, young artists, locked up or not, is just try to feel, man, at peace. Try to have your sanity intact. Have something to live for, man. Because if not, you just a goofy ass locked up nigga outside or in there, whatever the fuck. And you just probably deserve to be locked up some goddamn.
I hear that.
So,
you hear that, Kitty?
I hear it, baby.
Right, we hear that.
How you doing? But yeah.
Funny.
You want to ask him one more
Kitty,
thing?
yeah, Kitty, you
I
got some
also
questions?
have a question for a young artist.
Young artist.
What words would you have for them growing up? Well, coming up as an artist in Chicago.
Okay, so number one, I think I got to put it together and just not break it down, right? I got to put myself in a young artist's shoes, and I care. I just got to just understand that they're a young artist, and you know, young artist. I got an advice for you. Number one, like, don't leave your day job. No, seriously. You
You're
know,
right.
like
Don't leave.
make sure you got enough money to take care of what you're professionally trying to get paid off of. So you got enough little money to take care of that. You know what I'm saying? Because you can't just be no broke rapper talking about I'm good. You know what I'm saying? And I have nothing to offer. You know what I'm saying? You got to build a resume first. So by building a resume, you got to have some money to go to the studio and stuff first. So don't leave your day job. But if you can get a job that like incorporates your needs to being an artist, like let's just say your job is at a radio station, your job is at a recording studio, your job is around Little Dirk who has a dope team, or if you can use all these different networking keys with your personal 9-to-5 to make your dream career full-time work, then do it. You know what I mean?
Nice. Good answer.
You gotta get paid first.
But I'm gonna tell you something. Let me be a little bit. Let me back that up, right? It's young artists. I got more
Coming up in
advice.
Chicago.
I got more advice than that young artist. So number one, I want you dudes to understand, because people look at me, they don't understand me. You know, they really don't. And I get it. You know what I'm saying? It was hard for my brother to understand me after being 20 years locked up. It was hard for my daughter, and my daughter's still trying to understand me after I did 20 years. You know, mama gonna say you her baby forever, and she love you, she know you like nobody know you. But my mother is still understanding how I function and give me my, you know, privacy or peace. You know what I'm saying? And understand that I'm an artist and I am a CEO of a radio company and I do a million motherfucking things that it takes 10 people to do, that I need to be in a peaceful state of mind. I need peaceful people that are productive around me, you know? So this is what I will tell the young artists. Like I said, don't leave your day job and make sure that you got some money that's going to help you, like be a boss. You know what I'm saying? Don't ever go asking for nothing for free, because ain't nothing for free in this world. There's always going to be something tied behind it. Make yourself different than everybody else. You know what I'm saying? And make sure that your content has some substance. You know, take care of your legal stuff. Make sure that your name is paid for and that you're either with ASCAP or BMI and that your copyrights are protected. So when you do drop a song independently or as a feature or whatever, you're still getting paid. invest in yourself, man, and make sure that all your product is together. You know what I mean? Take on great shows, man. Don't let nobody take advantage of you. Don't let nobody manage you if you're not in a position to pay no manager yet. And don't even act like you need a manager if you're not at that level yet. Play your part and be as humble as you can in this industry. That's my advice to the young artists. Don't rap about gangster stuff if you ain't no gangster. And understand that it's real gangsters.
Yes.
And understand that there's real gangsters that just want to, you know, talk about how the gangster stuff is kind of overrated and saturated, and you know how it's all about, you know, us against them, man, and freedom of speech and hip hop. And I'm gonna go get me some Diodoras. I'm gonna go get me a troop jacket, and I'm always gonna be that old school Boogie Boy OG that just loves to give the youth what I gotta give them. My plight to y'all is, man, stay original. Don't let nobody change you. Believe in yourself. And like I said, man, invest and be humble, you know, and it's gonna take you a long way.
About your peace.
Yeah.
Yes, I can respect that, and I agree with that 1,000%. Sure. Do you agree with that?
These girls did.
Right.
These girls, and you know what?
We agree.
Y'all did a better job than anybody else in Chicago.
Yay.
Y'all make some noise for them interviews. Will Cologne did a dope job. Will Cologne did a dope job. The Real House Doctors did a dope job of decorating the place, and along with Pop's help, but also catching tonight's footage. We gonna come right back, man. I don't know what track we're gonna come back with, but right now we're gonna play "She's My Rider." We got a baddie of the week, man.
Yes.
She my. I'm back on Pop Radio Worldwide with my Sense Rider, iHeartRadio, Spotify Premium, and I got my Baddies of the week. Go on, Prison that's why I'm keeping my foot around. Y'all follow me, let that to work for everybody.
So mommy with the cute lips, shaking that thing, making everything irrelevant. Make me wanna get it in. We could be more than friends. Tell a friend to tell a friend. I make the moves, I get the man. Throw it back, I'm throwing racks. Really wanna grab that.
You know what? We gonna do this right. Next, we got
Everybody think on this, mommy with the cute lips, shaking that thing, making everything irrelevant. Make me wanna get it in. More than friends, tell a friend.
I gotta make, look, like I said, man, I'm gonna say this one time and one time only. Ain't too many people, man, showing these beautiful sisters of Chicago the Midwest some love. I'm gonna do that here at Pop Radio Worldwide, iHeartRadio, Spotify Premium. Pop gonna be that dude, man. And all my sisters, man, keep your head up. Don't get out no matter what you're going through this holiday season. Forget them old buzzard, those sucker dudes that got your emotions all messed up. And if I just want you to know one thing: love yourself. That's it, man. It's that time, man.
You are now listening to Mr. Dick
and
Music.
we got Miss Honor. My baddie.
En el mar y las montañas.
Everybody think I'm little sloppy with the pure lips shaking it.
I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I get a kick out of, you know what? It's just the way it goes. I get a kick out of doing 20 years locked up, being that dude in the city of Chicago that just gets to come back and show y'all love. You know what I'm saying? After me looking at what was they, Poe and FHM and Double XL magazines so long, and to be able to be in control and to be that ML or double XL that I get to want to be the pick and, you know, experience the beautifulness of this. I love it. You know what I'm saying? So, number one, I want to make some noise for all my beautiful ladies. So let me stand up and get right to this interview, because that's just the way it's going to go. So number one, baddie of the week. You been good or you been bad? You been naughty or you been nice? This year. I love it. That's why you are Pop Radio Worldwide. That's why you are our baddie of the week. Number one, I do want to make some more noise for you. I thank you for professionally submitting, professionally sending us the content we needed, for being a sport, like for playing the part. I mean, I know you were a little bit not on time, but that happens sometimes. And you did come from very far. And man, I appreciate your effort. I appreciate the energy, and I appreciate you being a sport, like I said. So congratulations on being Pops Radio Worldwide, Spotify Premium, iHeartRadio, Baddie of the Week, baby. Also, I want to acknowledge not you only as a queen, but I'm that dude that does acknowledge the queens. You know what I'm saying? I love my mama. Like I said, I'm a mama's boy in essence. But queens, this little segment that I close my shows with is just to show y'all that we got a place for y'all too, you know, and that y'all just important as the next little baby or you know, whoever, you know what I'm saying, in the industry. I love y'all. I'm glad that y'all are in the industry. I'm glad that you do bring the Hershes and the Kisses, and you know that y'all, you know, bring us a sex appeal, you know, because without no sex appeal, without y'all ladies, we wouldn't be shit. That's the truth of the matter. You's a bad motherfucker. I do want you to know that. You know, from your tippy toes to your booty and the hips and all that, you got that going on. What brought you into this whole industry of shaking that ass, working them hips like a champion chick, baby? Well, you know, what's up with all that?
I had a best friend. She's still my best friend.
Talking to the mic for me, baby?
Yeah.
Thank you, sweetie.
I had a best friend. She was still my best friend. She brought me into the dancing life. I love to dance outside of the club, and I just thought it was nice, you know, like I can be myself and stuff. And it's like a different side of me and stuff outside of the club.
Have you ever thought about like maybe doing big like concerts, like maybe like a backup dancer for like, you know, shit like big hip hop concerts?
You never know. I hope the world takes me somewhere.
Well, I do. You know, I'm one of the only one artists in Chicago. I don't think nobody. I don't know too many artists other than me that when I hit the stage, I bring out some booty shaking. You know, I do that. You know, the Days Love concert. Go look, Prince of Pain opens up from Days Love. I think I brought out 15 girls, and they were all stunning and shook that ass real nice, and actually did a real choreographed dance. You know what I'm saying? They shook that thing and they did their thing. But of course, sky's the limits. You're very young, very attractive. A lot of kudos to you. Who do you contribute some of your? Do you want to give shout outs to Mama or Papi, or you want to?
It's a little bit of both.
You got mentoring, coaches, dancing, coach. And right now, I want you to take a time and send shout outs real quick, man. So whoever you want to send shout outs to, so send your shout outs right now and tell everybody. Excuse my language too, okay? So, and tell everybody where they can follow that ass at real quick, you know?
First off, you can follow me at _miss.honeybuns with a Z. But I would like to thank my best friends for getting me into this. They're my real inspiration. If it wasn't for them, I wouldn't have pursued any of this. I'm a shy person sometimes, so it took them to...
Man, I appreciate you rocking with us. You know? The girls this morning woke me up about... Well, I was editing because I had a lot of work. I had 2 radio shows last night. So shout out to It's an Amazing Life We Live, Frontline Radio. They kept me up till 4 o'clock in the morning editing.
Oh, I was up too. So.
Yeah, one of the girls hit me up, like right. I was almost at that first second wink, you know, and I was dozing, and she gave me a left cheek, right cheek, shake that ass and work them hips, work that body like a champion chick. She made for the station, man, a video of her dancing skills. Shorty got ass, man, and she got tricks, and she moves the ass like a champion chick. You're good at what you do, baby. You know what I'm saying? So I'm going to make some noise real quick. Don't ever feel bad for being good at shaking your ass.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You understand what Pop's saying? Never feel bad for for being able to shake your booty good and dance good and making money and doing what you love to do. So number 1, kudos to you. Number 2, how does it feel to be one of our... Well, today you're our only... Like, I got my host, and let me get this right. Let me say this right correctly. My host here in the building, and you are our only Baddie of the Week. How's that feel today, baby?
I'm absolutely honored, of course. You know, I was like, damn. You know, but I'm really proud of myself, and I'm thankful for the moment. So.
God bless you, man. You know, so are you interested in booking right now? And if I can be a little bit more, and are you interested in booking right now? Number 1, congratulations for being our model of the week. Thank you for, being a part of the whole, Record Wednesdays little skit we do with the little poll and, being such a sport. And having the beautiful Christmas. We're going to do some dope pictures tonight, too. Salute for the outfit. But if you're open to booking, right? What kind of work are you accepting? Hip-hop videos, print work, brand ambassador for different clothing lines, print work. What are you open for, baby?
I was starting to think about like modeling. I'd love to do pictures and modeling and stuff like that. Videos are awesome. I would love to do that too. There's a couple artists in mind that I'd love to work with.
Mention them, baby. If you were interested, I'll ask you that first, because I'm going to let my girls get to you. If you ideally wanted to be in that music video, what music video would you want to be in?
I don't have a specific title, but artist-wise...
No, yeah, you said you got a couple of artists in mind.
Artist-wise,
right. What video you want to be in?
I would love to work with like D-Herbo or Lil
Dope.
Durk.
Oh, that's not that. That's okay.
Who
else?
I would love to work with Key Glock and just artists like that,
Okay, well, check this out. Today, as our Baddie, iHeartRadio of the Week and Spotify Premium Lady and Baddie and of the Week, you know what I'm saying? We're going to give you a photo shoot. We're going to do a little promo work of you, right? And anybody interested in booking my sister from Dope Finna Go at Def Jam and everybody, start getting up with me, 220. I'm going to start booking these ladies that have been coming through here as Baddies of the Week. I'm going to get a little bit more organized, just like I do everything else. So Chicago Lead Alliance will have a modeling agency, and the ones that will be in charge of that will be Miss Kitty and Jen. So, and we're not like trying to take over everything. We just going to have an outlet for these ladies to have a professional outlet. So look forward to that 220. All my baddies of the week that have been a baddie of the week this year, kudos. You know what I'm saying? Salute to DJ Trip and everybody else that's offering beautiful quality work and beautiful quality ladies. You know, I work with Trip all the time. We do collaborate shit. And I do really, the Chicago Lead Alliance is a company that means alliance. Like, we're allied with everybody who's dope in the city of Chicago. You know what I'm saying? Like a link. Go take a beautiful video of them ladies, and from that way, shout outs tonight. We gotta get out of here. Nina, over here. You first, baby. Oh, they can't see us.
All the love, you feel me?
Give it to them right there, baby. They can't see us. Give it to them right there. That's how I would. Nina, give them the shout outs tonight.
Shout outs to my peoples.
Yes.
Shout outs to everybody supporting me. Shout out to Pop. Shout out to Miss Kitty. It's first time working with you, but I love you.
I love you too, babe.
Nina, tell everybody
Shout out to everybody in this room showing a positive love and, you know, like everything's
It's a queen
so
got the
good.
mic right now. She interviewed Pop.
Shout out to my baby.
She called me all kind of... Yeah, her baby's sick, man. Her baby's
my
sick,
baby's
y'all.
sick, but I'm here.
Yes. You know what? She gave y'all, some of y'all been needing a Pop interview tonight. She was dope for that. She did her part. She did something that was needed in history. She called me a legend on all kind of beautiful stuff, man. I'm just working on my legacy, man, and I'm glad I'm leaving a legacy. And God bless you, baby.
We're making history, baby. That's all.
Where can they go follow the beautiful Nina?
Well, I'm dry as hell on Snapchat because I cut it off. I'm dry as hell on Facebook because I cut it off. I'll be back, though. I'll be back.
Tell them where to get you right now on Instagram.
Find me on Instagram, though. My name on Instagram is Nina La Latina or Leona Goddess 27. Sorry.
I don't even think I have her on.
Yes, you do.
I got you on Instagram.
Have me. So if you following Pop, he might tag me.
I am gonna tag her. Yeah. Look, if you're on the Pop Radio page and if you're following Pop Radio Worldwide, all these beautiful ladies, I'm taking pictures tonight. Follow them all. Nina, again, tell them where to follow you on IG.
Nina La Latina or Leona.
Nina
Goddess
La
27.
Latina.
Leona Goddess 27.
Leona Goddess 27.
Yes.
Let's skip the baddie of the week. Let's go to Kitty. Kitty, beautiful. You beautiful.
Thank you,
well, all that beautiful stuff. Tell them, baby, where to go follow you. No, before that, though, just give your shout-outs, beautiful.
I'll give shout-outs to my sisters and everybody that's coming up. Thanks to Pops and Jenny, too. That's it. That's all my shout-outs. And you go follow me on...
Yeah, tell them, baby.
Instagram, kittycat_KITTYKETT.
Again, you trying to be a baddie of the week, get up with Kitty. Simple as that. Yeah. And again, she sent Jen, right here, Will. She sent Jen all the love in the world, man. Everybody in this room, man, real quick, make love. Get well soon, baby. Get well soon. Drink a lot of tea. We love you. You know what I'm saying? Let's get back to my baddie of the week. Give me some shout-outs, baby.
I'd like to shout out all of my family. They've been a great inspiration for me and a great help to all of the success in my life. Without
Beautiful.
them, I wouldn't know where I would be. And I'd like to especially shout out my twin brother.
Twin?
Ooh, you a twin.
Nice.
He's my greatest support.
What's his name?
His name's Nick.
Tell everybody to follow him.
Follow him. It's Nickster 606 on Instagram. He plays video games. If you want to rock with him, definitely rock with him. But you can also follow me at Chief Queen _51797 or _ Miss.Honeybuns with Z.
Okay,
Honeybuns with a Z.
So look, make noise for all of you. Make some ladies. Look, we're gonna make that noise right there for all my beautiful ladies of the, on my panel. I want to send you to. I love y'all. You know what I'm saying? That was real juicy and everything. I got big ass lips. But I love y'all. Listen, Real House Doctors, I love y'all. Chicago Lead Alliance, I love y'all. It's your boy Prince of Pain with another. Look, happy holidays. After the holidays, I get with you. It's called Can You Hear Me? Vok G, Prince of Pain.
Diablo, pull up my strings like a banjo. I can't go, I won't go. Lord, tell me what you got me here for.
Hey! Okay. So we just did the Baddies of the Week. It's your boy Prince of Pain with Pop Radio Worldwide, iHeartRadio, Spotify Premium, with the beautiful Kitty, with the beautiful Nina, and with the thick ass beautiful, I'm sorry, hey, look, Miss Honey Buns is in the building. Hey, look, you know, you gonna look when I put her up. I swear to God, look, you gonna stop all scrolling immediately. You hear me? Yeah, I'm sorry, I call it how I see it. When I see a champion, I see a champion. You know what I'm saying? It's simple as that. You're a champion, baby. Say, make some noise for the champion. So, back to business. So, what's our topic of the week? You know what I'm saying? What I want to talk about. So, Jen, I think that's it, man. I'm sorry, Jen, if I fucked up the topic because I ain't had my phone all night. And I've been very busy, but I try to, you know, handle everything put in front of me when I freestyle like a motherfucker. So we talking about impeachment. Real quick, I try to stay away. My show's about awareness, empowerment, education, and culture. Some bad, thick pieces, some little short, beautiful pieces, some tall, chocolate, Asian, persuasion looking pieces. And we bring legends through here and all that good stuff. But one thing I stay away from is politics and religion. Because you ain't never going to be right in none of that shit. Everybody going to have their opinion. So, real quickly, though. Let me start over here. Nina, you got 60 seconds. How do you feel about this Trump impeachment?
First of all,
yes,
I'm riding with my people. So you know me? Okay. I'm all about how they feel. I'm all about their support. Don't fuck with the man, period. I'm ready to impeach him. Like, oh, bye. I'm not ready for you. Him, okay. I'm
Anything
not.
else you want to add to that? Okay.
No.
Okay.
Like,
all right, baby. No. Hey, look, I'm not, okay. All right.
Get him out of there.
Beautiful, thick queen over there. We're going to do a badass Christmas shoot tonight. Talk to me, Miss Honey. I'm not going to call you your real name. I'm trying to stay away from that so they don't know your real name. Miss Honey Buns. Tell them your thoughts on, I ain't tripping if you're a Trump supporter or not. I like, one thing about Pop, one thing about Prince of Pain, man, I like everybody to be an individual. I don't like nobody to be like a follower. Like, I like you to have, and I don't hate you or not like you because you like Trump or rock with him. That ain't none of my, I like everybody to be their own person, man. You know what I'm saying? I rock with you because you have your own brain and creativity to be yourself. So I respect that more. So, Miss Honey Buns, as much as respect and love you getting from me, it's okay. Push it down. Help her out, or Kitty. So, Miss Honey Buns, what do you think about this whole impeaching Trump thing? You think they should impeach him? Give me 60 seconds, baby.
I don't follow politics too much, but I don't
rock with him.
No, not at all. Not from anything that's been done so far.
So you think it's time for him to get impeached anyways, huh?
Yeah. I thought he was impeached already. Like, they were talking about it.
Nah, he's still running this bitch. Okay.
Get him out of there.
Salute for that. Salute that. Kitty. Talk to me, sweetheart. What do you think about this whole ordeal with Trump?
I believe he should have been out.
He should have been out?
He should have been gone. That's it.
Okay. No comment. I ain't got shit to say, man. I have nothing personally to say about Trump. I know I got a Class X this big on my back. I don't want you to come shut me down.
You did.
Listen. I ain't gonna be no Kanye West that I got to rock with him just to get my numbers up. You know what I'm saying? But I don't rock with Kanye. I like his old music, and I don't rock with Trump either. You know what I'm saying? Fuck Kanye West, fuck Trump. Right, you know what I'm saying? That's the way Pop feel, personally. As far as, not like fuck you personally, Kanye, like, I don't care that nothing bad happens. No, not like that, but like, fuck what you think, or Pop follow your goofy ass, my nigga. Get your money, God bless you, get your streams, get them up, and do what you do. But unless you got $1 million check from me to do some real nigga shit, I don't give a fuck about you, bro. That's real nigga shit. But Trump at the same time too. You know, you was an apprentice character, bro. You know what I'm saying? I watched you back then be a clown. You know, you took Puerto Rico's help. You know what I'm saying? After hurricane, a devastating. You know, my people ain't got no electricity still, and lights, and good clean water, and you know, just raping the land over there, bro. You know what I'm saying? So I had no respect for Trump as a president. Do I respect you as a corrupt gangster? Man, you probably one of the crookedest gangsters in the world. You know what I'm saying? I tip my hat to you, G. You know, but no, if your time is coming, man, and you did dirty shit, then you gonna get what you got coming to. It's simple as that. When I did dirt, I got handed was coming to me, and I expected it. Right now, I don't do no dirt. Dirtiest shit you see me do is smoke some bud. You know, I work my ass off. I'm up late editing. I go on the road, and I do more than just give a performance. I do a lot of responsibilities, and you professionally get a show, and more than that. And Trump, fuck you. You know what I'm saying? But I love you. You know. That's as far as that goes. That's our topic of the week. It's been a great week, man. This week, I got beautiful ladies here. It's holiday seasons. We won't be back for a couple of weeks until around the new year. I'll bring you guys some new baddies, some new artists, some new legends, and all that good stuff. And Nina, you want anything to say? Anything before we go up out of here?
No, just thank you for having me. You know, first time showing you legend, pop, P-O-P. You know what I'm saying? Big old pop. Oh, damn. You gotta,
we only doing this outro, baby. I thought you was gonna hit me on the spot. You wanted me to spit some shit, right?
I do. I really do, and that's what I'm waiting for. That's what the listeners are waiting for, because I did mention it earlier. So we waiting. So let's hear a little something.
I'm gonna give y'all something.
Get a little something, a little 16, a little something.
Everybody, well, I'm gonna give you what I give you. You know, I'm a poet, so I'm gonna give y'all some poetry.
Okay,
you know
I love poetry. That's what captures the ladies. You the lady capturer. What are you doing? What you doing? What you trying to capture?
This poetry ain't for the ladies.
Oh, okay. Some real nigga shit.
Yeah.
Oh, I can capture that too.
I say I can't help that you don't understand why I've done the things I've done. And maybe you don't watch news, or maybe you do and you're confused. Maybe watching politicians or Christian views has you misconstrued. Or you're a parent who's embarrassed by the children you abused. You've accused me of being violent, but deep down inside, you know the truth. In the streets, what I've done is called surviving, when you're forced to make a move. You could lose your life in seconds or wind up in prison blues. No second guessing, so you react and you adapt to those around you. Before they stab you in the back, feel the dangers in the air, the stares of disrespect, so much anger, people snitching. I wish they'd keep their mouths in check. You'll never see me in a courtroom testifying for the state. See, I do what I do. Not even half would contemplate. And I don't hate them cause they different, but look at shit this way. Would you rather I express myself like this, or snap out someday like that white boy, Timothy McVeigh? I pray to God, but he don't listen. Pay attention, do the math. You multiply my life by 10, then cut my sins in half, and all the brothers that I buried to the times that I've been shot. Then subtract the fact that they're rich and I'm not, and tell me what you got. You got a 2-year-old who by 10 can tell the difference in the dope he sells. Could load a clip with hollow point shells. But shorty can't even spell, and the bitches wonder the meaning of rebel. They've never been through prison doors. never been on their knees as a real prisoner of war. So don't be mad at me to some degree. You see, it ain't my fault. Where I'm from, Humboldt Park, Chicago, you either sacrifice or pay the price with your body lined in chalk. But you ain't been in my position, had to live in my conditions. Not to mention all the tension, you're not a victim of the system. So don't pretend that I'm your friend. I don't depend on you to love me. And even though you know nothing of me, you think you're justified to judge me. Got more money, been to college, so what the fuck? Now you think you above me? Let's keep this shit gangster. How many times you and your family went to bed cold or hungry? Been taught a code of conduct. Do you seriously think I like the fucking odds I'm facing? Catching cases on a constant basis, surrounded by racists who say I got options but won't trade places. Cause if they did, then they see the tears on a million mothers' faces. Don't listen to the words and think you don't deserve them. Act like you ain't heard them just cause they're disturbing on what you call an urban. You can cuss me if you want to. You can hate me if you want to. You can ban me from your stations. Vent your anger to the nation. But you'll never understand me. Cause you're the rich and I'm the poor. And see, there's more than hate that separates the roses from the thorns. More than a coincidence that me and my brothers and sisters are the ones that reform. I don't mean to question the perception of life, but to keep this shit gangster, I get the impression that bitches don't even know what it's like. It's like Che Guevara telling us not to imagine. Like Charles Manson asking us for a little compassion. Like passing out machine guns to kids on X and acid. It's your boy Prince of Pain, man.
That was nasty.
You get the fuck out.
Oh, fuck man, that was nasty. Yeah. Okay.
It's another week of pop radio. Worldwide, Spotify Premium, iHeartRadio. I'ma fuck with y'all next week. If you don't know why I'm here, you get to understand.
Do it for the block, drop a dime, you hot. Fucking with no cop, nigga, use a op. Pain, ain't you heard of Pop? Did a lot. See vodka pain, don't get shot. Sometimes I wonder how I keep from going under. How I made it out the trenches, how I made it out the gutter. Do it for the block, keeping out shit locked. And who need a gimmick when your shit is hot? Feeling so immortally, never fold, make them bleed. Worldly, I had to seize the cards that was dealt to me. Prophecies of a G, hip hop ain't that too deep. Poetry and loyalty, all about the family.